Hey, I'm back with No Frills Hi-Fi. Today I've got another product from iFi. This is the ZEN Blue 3. It is a Bluetooth DAC. It is $2.99 on their website. And let's go ahead and get it opened up. So we've got so this is how to register the device. Got your little silica gel there. It's got a quick start guide, which is always nice. iFi always includes these, which is kind of cool because if you're like me, you're not a big manual person, especially with this. I would need some kind of eye surgery to be able to read that because I'm old. If you're watching this and you're younger than me, you probably don't have that problem. Let's go ahead and get it out. So typical iFi format, they kind of all have this, or mostly have this shape to them. Really like it. I think it's kind of a super cool look. Got little plug covers on the RCA jacks. Oddly enough, they were only on the input, not on the output, but this is a loaner unit. I don't get to keep these, unfortunately, so whoever had it before me probably just didn't put them back on. Did have some fingerprints, some schmutz right there, but not bad. Obviously, if you order one, it's going to be a new unit, so I wouldn't worry about that. Let's see what's in the box here. Get that stuff put away before I lose it. So there's actually quite a bit in there. We've got our power supply, of course, RCA plugs. It's really cool that they include these. They actually, they're pretty basic looking, but they're actually pretty high quality. They just, they're not there to make cables. They're there to make DACs and amplifiers and stuff like that. So it may not be the prettiest in the world, but it's nice that they include that. And like I said, they are pretty high quality. And then it's got a USB-C to USB-A adapter or cable. So I'll get into it a little bit later, but one of the inputs is USB-C. So it's kind of nice that they have that. If you have a newer computer, if you're connecting it to it, you probably would have USB-C ports on it. So we're at kind of a unique position right now in time where everything is sort of making that transition between USB-A and USB-C. So understandably, they're not going to put in every cable for every possible way of using it. So you may need a USB-C to USB-C cable, but most people would probably have one of those laying around, I would think. But if you need a USB-C to A, it comes with it. And then it's got our Bluetooth antenna. Let's scoot that out of the way. So the antenna just screws in the back here. There we go. I do think it's maybe a little bit of an odd choice to have a white antenna. Black would sort of blend in more, whereas the white sort of stands out against the background there. But, I mean, if that's your argument, you're probably being too picky. I'm picky. So, yeah, I'd like it to be black. But it's not going to affect functionality, and it doesn't look bad. So, I have no real complaints here. This thing has a lot of settings on the front, or a lot of, buttons, dials. Well, no dials, buttons. A lot of stuff on the front. A lot going on. So we'll go through it. It does have a little cheat sheet right here that kind of tells you what some of that does. But here you've got your power button, nice and crisp. You've got your, let's see, so here's your settings on, you can go through RX or TX, so that would be Bluetooth, whether you're receiving or transmitting. The reason for that is you can play, say from a phone, You can stream to it through Bluetooth, but you can also stream from this to Bluetooth headphones. So that's where you would configure that. And then you've also got your input selector here, where you can go between USB-C, as we talked about, coax, optical, or RCA. Excuse me. In the middle here, this it's hard to tell what it's going to do without it plugged in and showing you, but I'll do a review or actually plug it in and play with it so you'll be able to see. But this is the codec. So how it's encoded, this is for receiving only, not for transmitting. It's going to transmit what it receives. But this would be if it's lossless, PCM, SBC, AAC. It's going to change colors depending on what type of input that it's getting, what type of codec. So if you're super into like the audio quality, you're streaming from a high quality service, that's going to come in handy to just kind of know that you're getting what you're paying for. Or you know, if maybe you switch to an older recording, it doesn't sound quite right, you're not going to fiddle with your settings. You're going to look and you say, oh, okay, well it's maybe not as high quality as the last song that I listened to. Right here, you have your volume in kilohertz, so that's actually going to display right there as you change that. And then it's got TX mode, low latency, and then I'm going to have to check my cheat sheet. Oh, okay. That's just LED on and off for the display. And that's why I didn't know what it was, because I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at that. So this TX mode low latency, what that is if you're, say you're gaming, you're going to want to use that to get the audio synced right with the video. It's really mostly for gaming. And video. You know, if you were using this, say you've got to connect to your computer and you decide to watch a movie, you're going to want to use that. If you're just playing straight audio, you don't really need that. But it's nice that they include that for when you do. So on the back, we've got, of course, our power port, our antenna for Bluetooth, our USB-C input port right there. So you can connect directly to a phone or tablet or computer. Gives you a lot of connectivity with that for digital solutions. You've got mini stereo input and output, and then of course RCA in and out, and then you've also got this 4.4 millimeter balanced output, which is kind of cool because, you know, you could connect this directly to a power amplifier with RCA. Excuse me. Struggling over a cold, but you've also got balanced output if you wanted to go into another amplifier. No, iFi Audio loves their 4.4 millimeter balanced connectors, so if you have any more of their stuff, you have like a really nice headphone amp that you want to use with this, that's what I would use to connect to that. But that's it. Honestly, I mean, really well built unit. Got a little bit of weight to it, not too much, but I would definitely check it out. It's really well built, well made. Everything I've had from iFi Audio is really good quality, really good sound. I would say probably one of the best in the industry for what they do. Don't hesitate to check them out. I'll put all the links in the description, and I'll follow up with a video or actually listen to it once I get this good and breaking in. It may already be because it's a used unit, but I don't know that for sure, so I'm going to go ahead and run it through its paces first before we listen to it as a group. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Thanks.